What a happy day. I tell you, what a happy day. But I have that cardigan. It bothers me, this beautiful slogan. There are a lot of books, beautiful books written about the happy side of living. And here I did read it once on my show. May your world be filled with love and laughter. May your world be filled with love and laughter. It's not just me, that's me and you together. Today, tomorrow, and forever after. Oh, isn't it forever and ever and ever and ever. Isn't that nice? This is what I love. I wish you could spend the day with me. Once I started that off, I would teach you a month free, and you could come down. And you know what happened? I had everyone coming down. I learned, oh God, what the hell did I do? And then I made enemies. A lot of people phoned in and say, oh, you only take people you love. But you can only take 3-4 people. But I was excited. I thought, oh God, I wish I could have them all around me. Because I know I'm so devil happy with myself and with what I build myself. And I thought if they see it, they would be happier too. I couldn't do it. I had to scrap that show because it was sad. But deep in my heart, I wish I could. See, because it's nice for me to go up. The sun, my bedroom is the morning sun hits right my pillow. And I tell you, it's like the sun is kissing me in the morning. It is such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Now, everyone cannot have it. We was lucky that we find a house where the sunny side is in the kitchen upstairs, right on the breakfast table. We have to pull even the blind down. Why I talk about that? The good way of living, the happy way of living on this earth. This is important. It's all very, very important to be with all that together. Mother Nature can kiss you and hug you and gives you a beautiful start again. See, and I always manage to get that almighty start in the morning. And my wife never can keep up with me. She's really a poor girl. My wife is very cheap to keep. She's a very nice woman, really. She don't want much of this world. She's just happy, and is very clean, and I enjoy my being with her too. It's just wonderful. So altogether, it is the happy being here on earth. When I clunk out, I will cry a lot when I have to go because I like it so much on this earth. So now I put the magic white on already. See, the magic white is on that almighty canvas. Without the magic white, I don't know. Okay, see, there's on now. I just go over a little bit to make sure it's all nice and even. There, and don't put too much on. See, I still put too much on. Can you see here? That shouldn't be like that. Just very thin, very thin. Now I will dream up a painting with a bit of a fog, mist, and winterish, the colors I want to bring out. And I want to really make sure you get the feeling of that almighty technique. So in this case, the technique is always you put the white on the canvas. And all the time, wet and wet. And all the time they put oil on the canvas. And that keeps it neutral. But I like to have that white working for me. See, now I want to create kind of a powerful fire. And I will use kind of a winderish color, black, and a touch of blue, and a touch of alizarin crimson. See here, I munch it in there. But see, not too much paint, And I want to have my you got to see what you do in your mind. It is there. I always like to have highlights. A high point, got to be in the paint. The fist, bang. Then you have a painting. If it is scattered out too long, the painting dies on you. The power of a painting is, watch, I start off from the top there. See, I want the light on the bottom, then why not starting from the top, you see? Look, all around. Then when I come down to the middle, there's all that white on the canvas goes into my brush, you understand? You see, can you see the brush already getting white? Can you see it? See, that's what I want you to learn. The white has to work for me, and it works for me only if I use it right. If I start on the wrong spot, then I can get it right. But I'm a smart cookie. The smart cookie. See, and here and here and here and here. See how I fall? Can you see already? It's getting lighter, lighter, lighter. It gets automatically lighter in the middle. Now, if I want it a bit darker, I just pull up a bit more paint. You see there? But not so much, yes. And then you go, I want it a bit darker. Start off from the top again and go around and around and around and around. And then all of a sudden you create a kind of a foggy thing. See there? See, and it wouldn't even, no matter what you do, you can't get it more because the white is still going into my brush. You see? That is what is nice. If you can learn. Now, I want to maybe clear a little bit of a movement. Now, you can have a movement. I will use a little bit more black and blue and alizarin crimson. See, there you are. And maybe I make a little bit of a move going down. Oh, powerful move down. Oh, yes, really, look at that. There's so much in the brush, you can always squeeze out a bit more. If you see, that's what I wish you would paint. As more you paint, as more you become comfortable. You know already what the outcome will be when you just touch the canvas. In the beginning, it is not so. It is tough. When I started painting, and I already made some paintings, I give it away to my friends. A year later, and at the truth, I went down to their homes and took their paintings off and hanged the new one up, because I felt ashamed of myself that I gave them such a lousy painting. I was in 1 year so much better already. And that will be happen to you too. You can't help, the beginning is the beginning. And you get still excited. I still thought I'd do good. I thought, this is not bad. But as you go on living, you become life. You become all that what you want to be. See, and that is such a wonderful thing. See, now here, yes, I run down like a cloud movement. There are cloud shifts, like a cloud shift on the bottom. If I want it a bit darker, then I just pick a bit more up and have it. But do it not in one shot right away, because you can ground yourself. It's nicer when you can say, I can go a little bit more. See, now I have got it. See, I have already the light there. Now I will create a kind of a happy little, take my almighty knife and take that hard paint, put it up here, and black. I keep it all in the same color, rhyme, rhythm, harmony. Rhyme, rhythm, harmony, and I mix it up here. See, and watch, and don't mix it too hard. I just mix it so that it there. See, and then put your. Now I need a bit darker. See, I put my knife on, then I know roughly what it is, and I just have to make it a bit darker. I put a bit more black in this time, because I wanted a bit more on the dark, on the. There's so many grays, paints gray and a brownish gray and whatever. But I want to have it in a black gray. Black gray? Okay, that doesn't matter. Now I will create a kind of a, this will be here, that will be the highest here. This right here, that's the highest lighting. And you can, I can still doodle in a bit here. Movements, just movements. See, just movements around the light. Good. See, little bit movements, not. It's always bumpy, little bumpy. Good. Now I think that's good. Now put your. That's the color I want. It doesn't matter. Just show you the technique. Cliff there. Make it sellable. The sellability of your paint. Now up there. It depends on when you live there. The certain mountains they have a certain movements. I just put movements on because I just show you mountains. That's all. Maybe I do it a bit higher here. It gives you a better. See, make it so that it is exciting. See, by the way I had it, it's a bit too even. This gives you that extra oompa. And you learn that when you paint. As more you paint, as more you learn. There's a certain movements what will be better for you. And see there, maybe we create a kind of a happy. See there, take your almighty big brush and make sure always you have a dry brush, and maybe I pull this a little bit like this. That can be anything, water, whatever it is, we will accept that. And then out of that comes here, maybe here's a little boom, bang. Create your unhappy little world. I want a light in the middle. Sometimes an overhang is so good, it makes you really... You know, when you drive those country roads in the mountain, it's just fantastic when you see this overhang. I always duck down. I think that's the moment where that lousy big stone is coming down. I better slip through as fast as I can. You know, those roads are made with, you know, they're blowed out parts of the stones, and that's wonderful. I have a friend, invited a friend from California to come down, and he had such a nice, shiny camper. And oh God, I felt so sorry for him. His camper was so scratched up because the trees that was always hanging in the road, and they hit his car, and oh boy, I felt sorry for him. But that's a part of living in the country. He said, next time I come, for sure, I bring my old clunker. It's good. It's good. See, I create just a kind of a happy... That can be a road, that can be water, that can be anything you want to. You can make it to water, you can make it to this far away. As example, if I get in the mood, I would say I make it so this is far away, little hills. I would use a different brush here, and I can just move it up a little bit. See, all of a sudden you have far away mountains there. See? I always have a melody, and I can't get rid of it. It's just, it's nice. I like that. I like that this melody makes me feel good, makes me really feel good. I would like to put a little bit of a happy little line in there, and come out. So all of a sudden you have far away a little bit of a mountain or whatever. See? Look at that. How easy it is, isn't it? So it was water before, now all of a sudden there's just a mountain and water there. And there's an inlook there. And then you can add up with the happy little road towards the water. It could be just the whole inlet, an inlook there. I could make it so this is the inlook of that whole painting. You are the Almighty Creator next to God. God gives you all this wonderful power of creating. And that creative power, I tell you, it is not only on the canvas. Right now I build a grape arbor home. Beautiful grape arbor. Plant the grapes around, and their grapes grow good in British Columbia. And I will create a grape arbor. People will come from north and south and eat my grapes. And everyone will be so happy forever and ever and ever and ever. Isn't it nice? All those happy thoughts, they go through your mind. And with that, you live a life of what they say, life of Riley. I wish my name would be Riley. Riley, the Isle Riley. See, there you are. Now we will just go wider and wider and wider and wider and wider. See, and just put lots of paint on there. I need a lot of dark, just a lot of dark, watch. Because I want to do something funny there. And let it all go into whatever. Take my big brush and I will show you what we do. I just, watch. See, when you paint so much, I already know the outcome, what that means. You would say the guy is nuts. Look, he just put lousy blocks of paint on. But watch what I do, watch what I do. Now I pull this all into fog, all in. That all that comes down to foggy, misty. See, foggy, misty. Look at that. See what it does? And it gives you bumpy. It is not straight. This is beautiful. And you whisper, and you whisper. If I need more there, more there, any more there. See, and you whisper. See? Now we want to create a kind of a winterish atmosphere. Winterish. I keep it darker because I want to put light on. You see, because when you plan it in your mind, I know I want to put a lot of white on white, nothing on nothing is nothing. I got to create a kind of a dark there first now in order to put that white on. See, that's what I did. That's what I did. Even I take a bit more, make it darker here and there. Maybe here I make a couple more deeper darks just to get underneath whatever I want to get underneath as bushes, what I want to create there. There. See? Oh, that's nice, that's nice. And that's all there. You will, when you paint more, you will experience this wonderful way of creating. You just continues. You just go on and have that in your mind, and that will be on that almighty canvas. I will use a touch of a thinner white. They have maybe I mix it good. Thin and thicker white. And now I create this kind of a before I start. Let's have a little bit of highlights there. Let's have a little bit of highlights right in the mountains. The light is coming from here somewhere. Then it should be. Oh God, look at that! Look at it. It hurts. It is so nice. This, like I tell you over and over, that painting start talking to me now, and it does absolutely more than I want. Those strokes are almighty strokes. Look at that almighty stroke. Oh, God. See, look at that from the sunny side. The sunny side on the street. The sunny side on the street. Street. See, I nearly forgot. See, that he brings your paintings out, it brings it out, highlighting, powerful. And try to find the thick, strong paint. Because the thicker, stronger paint gives you the looseness. I never can do it with the soupy paint. Then you're in trouble. You're nothing but in trouble. Hey, let it be like that. That's good. That is good. And having the light coming from this middle here, so on this side I can light it up. I don't have to light it up always one way, because the sun is coming, all that light is pulling in from the middle. So that means I can do it from this side too. See, that is like comes from both sides. See, look at that. You create it. You create it your good old way. Which way that mountain will come down. See, this one here. Oh, we give him a mighty kick there. See how fast you do it and how many details. If you would have to do it with a little brush, oh God, forever and ever, you would not be finished in a week. And when you really think, I had a lot of arguments sometimes would say, but look at this, but look at all along. When you see a year going around, there was snow, there is no snow, there was snow, there is no snow, there's lots of snow, there is no snow. Depends on how the temperature every day, it changes, all that changes every day. And I tell you, it changes every day. First, you have all that hanging around, and all of a sudden it goes on top, and you have, in the end of the summer, you have a little bit of snow patches. The end of the summer would be maybe like this here, something like. That's the end of the summer, if you have some snow on the mountain. But otherwise, why the devil should I look at that little point? Because it's now, but it is tomorrow, it is not there. Don't let it bother you, because I know when I was teaching, sometimes we went in your outside classes, and we say, there's a snow patch, and there's that, and there's that. And you put it on, and actually on the same day when you look back, that snow patch is gone. With other words, when I tell you, do it with your powerful being you. Tell everyone, it's me. I do that, and I do it with all my might, the way I see Mother Nature dancing. Look at, that's almighty stroke. There's almighty strokes there. That's wonderful. See, now I will leave dark there, and I will show you here. I will create a bit of a happy grout there like this. Look at that. Is there a chance of making a little close-up of that? I don't know. If you could, if you would, you could. You would, you could, you could, you would. See, there's still a lot of details. I make it a bit cripply. See, like winter. See? Isn't that nice? Now you can create it whatever you want. Just branches and grout. Very loose lines, you see? That's what is nice. Oh, it is so wonderful. You can let it hang over here. Let it hang over there. That's in front here already more. See, that hanging over is nice. In the dark, I like to leave that dark. Just details, little details there. Here, maybe a bit more. So, now we will wash our brush, because the brush gets dirty in no time. In no time, because you touch all that dark, and I fire in more on this side here, on this side here. Come out with branches, see? Come out with branches there. Fire it right out. Use a touch and move, like touch and move. See? That's nice. That's nice. And if you want now, you can really go into the magic white. I did it with the wrong end. I grabbed the wrong end. You see, you get so excited and you don't know what the hell you're doing anymore. See, there. More so. See? See, look at that. The happy little branches, you create them like this. And here. And that run out and here. Just happy little branches, wherever you want there. And on the end, you got the happy little painting to look at. See, here you can do the same thing right out of there. See, look at that. There you are. Maybe here we come from the top. But before we close up, I would like to show you something else very fast. You can use scratches now. See? See the scratches? Oh, very powerful, very powerful. Look at that. See? Don't be shy, do that too. I just show you all the tricks you can do, this and this and this and this. Now when you have scratched up the canvas good, then you get even, Steven, maybe here a little bit, here, 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 here. Front, here on this side, a bit on this side. And all of a sudden, you can't go on anymore. It's just all fun. If you want, you can just say, hey, a little bit here. Good, that's it. You enjoyed it? Still a lot of fun, isn't it? You bring it out yourself. Thank you for watching me. Bye-bye.